Those are your calendars, by the way. Miss June, Miss June she came over to the bank and just let me know that you guys were having a lunch meeting, and then we connected, and I took the opportunity to not only come and deliver those California Bacon Trust calendars to you guys, but just talk to you guys a little bit about some of the fraud activity that we've noticed in the community, some of what our seniors might be experiencing, and kind of give you a heads up on how to react. Because sometimes when you get caught up in the moment and someone's reaching out to you asking for your information, sometimes we give it out, but it's taking like the one extra step to make sure that we're talking to the right person and making sure that you are not yourself being a victim of fraud. And sometimes also your family members. So I just want to share a little bit of information with you guys. I do have some content, some materials that I'll probably leave out here for you guys. Some flyers for like how to probably how to protect your business if you still have a business account. If there's any business owners that are in your households, you'll be able to kind of give them that information and say this is something that can benefit them as well and protect them in the long run. Again, my name is Ishmael and I'm from California Bacon Trust. I'm your local branch manager. Some of the things that we've noticed is we have customers that are getting calls. Normally it's asked them to provide their username information for their login for their online banking. The bank will never call you and ask you for that information. So if you get any calls and they're asking you for your username and your password, that's a red flag. Do not provide it. Even if you are not sure, like that sounds like the guy that was there at the pizza place and his voice sounds very much like it. There's this artificial intelligence, AI that's out there right now that they can mimic voices and they can create responses. So if there's any doubt in your mind, just hang up the phone and call our branch directly. I'll leave some business cards. Every flyer that I brought has our contact number for our branch. So you guys can call and say, hey, did you guys call me? We're a community here. We know most of our customers. So if you don't bank with us, come see us because there might be an opportunity for us to get to know you better, for you to get to know us better, and see if there's maybe it's easier for you to have a person you can call or a branch you can just stop by and talk about your banking or any suspicious calls that you're getting. Sometimes when customers are browsing online and you're shopping, especially right now during the holiday season, there's a lot of phony websites that look very much like your regular retail website, but all they're doing is just capturing your information. So if you're making the holiday purchase, they're asking you to log into your online banking or your computer suddenly freezes where you cannot exit, you cannot click anything else, and they're asking you to call this number. Turn off your computer, unplug your computer, call the bank directly. Don't use any of the numbers that are being provided to you because a lot of the times they'll switch one or two of those numbers and that's how they get you. So there's a lot of fraud that's happening in this season right now during the holiday season. It is the holiday season, it's the time to be jolly, but at the same time in our industry, it is known as fraud season as well. So just a heads up, I'll leave my business card. I'll leave some contact information and some flyers for you guys. We do have a specialty product for our seniors. So if you're looking to open up a checking account or you have a checking account with California Bank and Trust, come on over so we can make sure that you are in the right product, something that's gonna cost you less and possibly help you out more, whether it's a CD or something that's gonna make you a little bit more money, especially with this market today. But I did want to take a moment and ask if anybody in the community has any questions, anything they might have experienced. Yeah.
You were talking about identifying things like your name.
Yeah.
And my wife got tricked into fraud by, they sent her she received a memorandum text. Hey, we're from the bank, so it's a bank. We're just reaffirming, recertifying that this is your phone number. And they gave her the wrong phone number, so she gave her the correct. And they were off to the bank and they took this for a couple thousand.
And that is exactly, yep, and that does happen. Yep, if you have somebody who's, I'm glad you brought that up because there's actually a situation that I had to deal with this year in which a customer actually, they got a call. The person said that they were from the bank, California Bank and Trust, and then they said that, oh, someone in the branch, which mind you, we are the only branch in this community, someone in our branch was in on it, and they shouldn't come to the bank and tell us that there was some suspicious activity in their account. They were presented with false transactions, false balances. The customer came in, wanted to withdraw all of the money, and then the person told them, we're gonna come by your house, pick up the cash, and give you a code word. That person did follow through with all of it. When they came to the bank, we asked questions, and it's not because we want to get into your business, it's because we know this fraud is happening. And sometimes when you are in the midst of that situation, you're not going to stop and question it. You sometimes just confirm that information. That person had a big loss. Unfortunately, they lied to the bank. They said, no, it's someone I know, it's for medical purposes. Then they give us another excuse, which is your money. We're gonna give it to you. We just ask questions to make sure that you're not being frauded. That person was frauded for tens of thousands of dollars. So that's why if your computer freezes, that's what happened to that person. They got a pop-up that said, call our number. We're California Bank and Trust. They said they were with the bank, but somebody in the branch was on it. No such thing. Hang up, call the bank directly. You can call customer service directly. I also brought some customer service cards, contact numbers. So when in doubt, never dial back, never use the phone number that they're provided. Call from one of our direct lines. So that way you're speaking with someone. We keep track of all the calls that we make. We can always check back, oh, did you call this customer? And we always talk to each other, so please, don't hesitate to give us a call, because a situation like that would have been like, hang up, calling the bank, hey, can I verify that you asked up the right information? And that's how we would have fixed that. But it happens, and thank you for bringing that up. Does anybody else have any other questions? Yeah.
She did.
I'm like the poster child of scams.
I just have to say, I have become so suspicious because I've been hit so many times by scams. You would think an intelligent woman with a postgraduate degree would be smarter than this, but I'm not. It's everything as simple as having one digit in a phone number off of a whole bank of numbers, or having somebody calling you and saying, I am the executive in charge of security for a major investment company like Gemini or Coinbase, and you have a security problem, and I'm on the phone to help you solve it. That's what got me. So I was working with this person to have him check into things, and lo and behold, the money was moved through multiple accounts and lost completely. And there was nothing the bank could do about it. I had said, okay. So to be very, very careful. Watch watch who's saying anything. I no longer take a phone number or a name from an institution. I call the main line and ask to speak with someone there directly myself. And if there's anything funny going on, they will be able to get in between that. So seriously, it adds up very quickly. Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing that. But that's very true. Emails can be spoofed. That's literally the legal word for it. They change one letter or two letters. They may say, instead of California Bank and Trust, it'll say like Ohio Bank and Trust or something like that, or CA Bank and Trust. Be mindful of those things. Also, when you call the bank, California Bank and Trust, we do have a system where we may send you either a text message or give you a call with a code to the phone number that we have on file to make sure that we're also speaking to the right person. Especially if you're looking to transfer money, if you're looking to order new checks, if you're looking to do a debit card address change. Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll try to infiltrate the bank to be able to change somebody's phone number or somebody's address or order new checks, and then that's how they access the account. So there's a lot of steps that banks are taking to make sure we're trying to protect our customers. We want to make sure that our seniors are also protected, and especially during this time of the season, a lot of fraud does happen. So we just want to make sure we share some knowledge. And if you guys do have any questions, like I said, my contact information will be in this flyers. I'll leave some business cards. Call me. Even if you're not a client, you're welcome to come and see us, visit us, and ask any questions you might have about banking, or tell us about what you might need when it comes to your banking needs. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I'll leave some of the calendars out here for you guys to grab when you're way out. Thank you very much.